We are one human family, and we will not abandon each other.
Recently, Pope Francis said, "We must move from considering others as threats to our comfort. We must move from considering others as threats to our comfort to valuing them as persons whose life experience and values can contribute greatly to the enrichment of our society." That's from Pope Francis.
The Talmud reminds us, by the breath of children, God sustains the world. We are one human family, and we will not abandon each other.
We measure our society by how we treat our children, by how we treat the least among us, the poor, and how we offer welcome to the stranger. Zero tolerance is another way of saying zero compassion, but we choose love and mercy. Our children and our families, they deserve to grow up in environments where they can flourish and be healthy and thrive. We follow the law of love, not the law of the powerful and the mighty. The Bible, not according to Jeff Sessions, but the Bible, as it is this love story of a compassionate God who gathers people together, not separating people, but gathers people, just like a mother hen gathers her brood. A God who crosses over boundaries and borders that we make in order to include all peoples, and indeed all of creation, in just and life-giving relationship. The long moral arc of the universe bends toward the clear vision that Jesus offers in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 25. "Lord, when was it that we saw you hungry and gave you food, or thirsty and gave you something to drink? Or when was it that we saw you a stranger and welcomed you, or naked and gave you nothing? And when was it that we saw you sick or in prison and visited you? Truly, I tell you, just as you did it for one of the least of these, you did it for me."
As a Jew, I hold up my people's experience at the hands of the Nazis. They ripped our families apart. They put us in concentration camps. They murdered us. We are one human family, and we will not abandon each other. All of us have the responsibility to rise up against even one iota of that kind of suffering and oppression to our brethren from south of our borders and from across the seas. We are one human family, and we will not abandon each other.